fellow YouTube familiar, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed my awesome track day experience. Now, while that was happening, I had the Supra being done as well, but I didn't want to post up videos in between because it's kind of going back and forth. But now it's time to look back at the Supra. I just want to say a massive shout out to Derrick and Chan for helping me with this long, lengthy process of the Supra, and they've helped me so much in getting it done. So without further ado, today I'm going to be showing you guys the step-by-step process on how to rebuild a differential. Hey guys, so we're going to be pressing these bearings in here. So the side carrier bearings and this one on top of here. And so this is going to be the first step to rebuilding this differential, this Cusco differential. Now it's already been set to a 60% LSD with a 1.5 way. So to set it to 60%, you have one here, two here, and two at the bottom. And you can follow this in the actual manual. They've got that in the manual just over here, which is explained quite thoroughly there. Now, I can't read Japanese, and maybe Derrick can, or maybe he can use Google, but you know, he's gone through this, and yeah. Google Translate, is that what you did?
Yeah, pretty much.
That is hilarious. Nice, dude.
Yeah, I mean, how else was I going to do it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we also have Chan over here. He's just prepping the, I don't know what it is. What is it?
Ground wheel.
The
Ground wheel.
So he's just prepping the ground wheel over there, making sure that there's no metal shavings on it and it's nice and clean, because last thing we want is metal to be inside the differential. So guys, Chan was just telling me that everything has to be perfectly clean when installing this side carrier bearing. So here we go now as he presses it in. Look at that.
That is?
Yeah, it's home perfectly.
Wow, that looks good, Chan. You are the champion.
Champion. That's great.
So guys, pretty interesting. That is the first step that you must take to That is the first step you must take when first installing or putting back together your differential. Now these guys have already put the center cradle back in and everything like that, so some of the center bushes, but they're showing us how to put it back together and put in the new center, so which is really cool.
Put the whole assembly back in.
So guys, we've got Derrick over here. He is now just Loctiting the nuts to put the differential casing back together. Now he's going to be using some Loctite on all the screws to make sure they don't fall out one day. I mean, chances are they probably won't anyway, but still.
The ground gear covers it anyway.
Yeah, because the ground gear covers it anyway, as he said there. And after that, I believe we're putting on the ground wheel. Chan said that we're approximately meant to torque the hex screws up to about 12 Newton meters. Is that correct, Chan?
Yep.
And I believe it's important to do it all to those specific specifications.
You don't want to over-torque, you don't want to under-torque, otherwise they fall off, otherwise they distort and broke.
So guys, they're currently putting the blowtorch on it just so the metal does expand and it's easier to slide on to the differential center. So that's what's going on at the moment.
If it did not line up. Get the bolts, so you can line up from the bolt.
Look at how beast Chan is. It looks like he could be like a bodybuilder, actually a weightlifter.
Yeah. Get me a copper hammer, Rick. Copper hammer quickly. Yeah, I got a socket here. Get the extension. Adapter for the extension. Get the adapter.
So guys, they're now lining up the bolts on there with the
Quickly, like
ground wheel.
Too slow.
And they're trying to do this in a quick pace because they don't want the ground wheel to cool down considering how tight it can be to put it in there. So they're doing it as fast as they can. Look at him go. I could be convinced that he's Barry Allen.
Check the small one. The small one.
Did you get my Barry Allen joke?
Nope. Can you do walk?
You know the Flash? The Flash, Barry Allen?
Yeah, let's take one, yeah. No, let's take one. Quicker. Give me.
It feels like it's not in.
So they're doing this in a circular motion that it goes up quite evenly. So guys, the next step is that we have to torque all these nuts. So these nuts, these big nice bolts, sorry. We've got to torque these big nice bolts to 900 Newton meters.
Now to 120.
Oh, oops. Okay guys, we now have to tighten these bolts up to 220 Newton meters of torque. 120, sorry, 120. Why not just be 420 and blaze it up?
Right.
Maybe get the tool we hold.
No, put here. Put something here.
Very important to torque it up to spec. Just because if you don't do that, I don't know, your diff might fall apart on you, which you don't want to happen. That is a really cool torque wrench as well, by the way, Derek.
It's a really expensive torque wrench.
Yeah, $1,500 torque wrench, yeah.
So now that all the bolts have now been torqued up to specification, Chan is now just lubing up that bearing there. So it's nice and slides easy, huh? Do you like it when it slides easy, Chan?
Yeah.
Yeah. We all like a little bit of lube in our life. What does that do?
Check the blueprint to make sure the gear is contacting properly. Where the contact is, you don't want the toe in too much, you don't want the toe out too much.
Oh.
So you have to see it. That's why when you're taking the bearing off of me, you're not helping me. You understand? You make me more double job for nothing. another side bearing.
Hmm.
And the seam could be this thickness, and I could. That's it.
Chan has now put the center differential back in, the paint's in there, and now he's putting in the side pocket things. I don't know what they are, but I will call them side pockets.
Side wheel carrier.
Huh?
Side wheel carrier.
Side wheel keyring.
Carrier.
Carrier.
Carrier, yeah.
Side wheel carrier.
Okay, then. Diagonal.
So Chan is now making sure that all of the splines on the ground wheel, all the gears on the ground wheel, have now been contacted, and he does this through this blue paint. I call it blue paint. It's not blue paint, but I call it blue paint.
It's actually called bearing blueprint.
Bearing blueprint. Thank you, Derek. I will still call it blue paint.
You turn it.
It pretty much is.
So guys, Chan's just making his own homemade gasket here with some bit of 3-bond.
The best one.
The best bonding ever. This was a really good bondage session, huh?
Not very much too expensive.
Huh?
Too bloody expensive.
What?
3-bond.
Huh.
It's like $60 a tube.
Shows us. Look at that. You should have become like a... You should have been a painter, professional painter, like, you know, like Van Gogh. Look at that, that's so neat. Man. Good on you, Chan. You are the champion for today.
Like 110% plus. There was a long time ago I built a diff and gave it to a mechanic. They put it in without putting oil in it. And 2-3 days later they said, oh, the diff is noisy again. Say back to me, I said, you didn't put oil in. Yeah,
I'll put oil in. Hey guys, so that was the building session with Chan and Derrick. A huge appreciation to them for doing this. Now the car will be on the road before Christmas and I'll be able to do some mad cruises. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned a lot as well. And if you ever have differential issues, you can always go down and see Chan. He's always willing to give people a hand. Well, obviously you have to pay him too, but anyways guys, thank you for watching and peace out, and I'll catch you guys next video.